again, Father?
Yes, supervising the household is a big responsibility.
I've been in charge for a whole month since Mother died. I'm a grown woman now. Well, almost.
Yes, almost a grown woman. Your mother would be proud. And what about you, Johnny? Why are you up so late?
Well, Father, I'm almost a grown man, and I'm her sister.
Her assistant? I'm impressed. Thank you both, but you still need your sleep.
Patsy and Johnny are silent, looking down at the floor. They see.
All right, you two. What's on your mind?
At school, some of our friends have been cruel.
They've been saying terrible things.
They say you'll be giving a big speech tomorrow.
That's true. I've been working on a speech all evening.
They say you're a traitor, and that you're going to say terrible things about England and about King George.
Not exactly, son. I'm merely going to give my opinion. England and the king have been treating the 13 American colonies very badly. I firmly believe we would be better off suffering from England than forming our own country.
But some of our friends are saying those opinions are treason against England and the king. Treason is a crime, and you could be put in prison or even hanged.
Please don't make the speech. If they take you away, we won't have anyone.
Father, please, I beg you to stay home tomorrow.
Patsy and Johnny are visibly upset. Patrick Henry sits back down and thinks for a moment.
Children, sit down. I'll explain why I think it's important to give the speech. Then, if you still think I shouldn't give the speech, I won't. Fair enough?
Fair enough, Father.
For more than a century, we the citizens of the colonies have been very proud to call ourselves Englishmen. But in the past few years, England has been placing more and more taxes and burdens on the colonies. Higher taxes on sugar, tax stamps, on marriage license, newspapers, and other important documents. Taxes on lead, paint, paper, glass, and tea. And you know what the tax on tea led to?
The Boston Tea Party.
The worst part is England does not give us a vote in any of these decisions about taxes.
That's not taxation without representation.
Precisely.
Forgive me, Father, but we know all this. It doesn't explain why you need to speak out in public.
I see. Well, let me try to put it another way. When I was a boy, about your age, Johnny.
I'm not a boy.
Absolutely right. When I was a young man about your age, I spent most of my time fishing, swimming, and hunting.
What's wrong with fishing, swimming, and hunting?
Not a thing, but too often I was doing those things instead of tending to my schoolwork. My father was worried that I would never prepare myself for the future.
You need an occupation?
Yes. So your grandfather opened a general store and put me and my brother William in charge. Unfortunately, we really didn't know anything about running a business in the store field.
You never told us that.
Some things are not happy to remember. A few years later, I tried farming by the time I was married to dear Sarah.
I miss Mother.
We all do, Johnny.
But I was no better at farming than I was at being a shop clerk, and the farm field too. I was a grown man, still struggling to find what I wanted to do with my life.
That must have been a very hard time for you.
It was, my dear, but I began to read history books, and I discovered that I was very interested in government and politics. So I decided to study law, and I became a lawyer. George Washington, a member of the House of Burgesses, noticed my work. He suggested I run for the House of Burgesses. I did, and I got elected.
But Father, what does this have to do with giving the speech tomorrow?
It took me a long time to figure out what I really wanted to do with my life. I realized how much I believe in our new country. I have dedicated my life to protecting it. I just can't sit still while England and the king try to take away our rights and freedom.
Suddenly there is a knock on the door. The door opens and two men come in. One is Peter Thorne, Patrick Henry's neighbor. The other visitor is Lord Dunmore, the royal governor of Virginia. At the time, the governors of the Virginia colony were appointed by England, and they were loyal to the king.
Patrick, forgive me for barging in so late, but I've brought someone who wants to speak with you. I believe you know the royal governor, Lord Dunmore.
Yes, I do, Peter. Governor Dunmore. This is my daughter, Patsy, and this is my son, Johnny.
Patsy stands and curtsies to the governor. Johnny stands and bows. The governor stares at Patsy and Johnny, looking on to the
Mr. Henry, what we need to discuss is not for the ears of children.
Governor, we just decided that Patsy is almost a grown woman and Johnny's almost a grown man. I believe it would be instructive for them to hear what you and I have to say to each other.
Well, it's your home. Have it your way.
Governor Dunmore has found out that you have given incendiary speech on House of British, speaking out against England and the King George.
I suppose you found this out from you, Peter?
Yes, because I think you're wrong-headed about England and the colonies. We are all Englishmen, and we should do everything in our power to remain loyal to England.
Patrick Henry reaches for the pages of the speech he was writing. He hands the speech to Peter and Lord Dunmore.
Have a look at my speech, gentlemen. I have nothing to hide.
Peter and Lord Dunmore quickly read the speech. They are shocked.
Your speech. Give them your speech. Mr. Henry, in the speech you say that the fleet of British ships and in our colonial they came to America did so to make war on the colonies. You don't really mean that, did you?
We sent a petition to England and the King with a list of our grievances. And the answer did we get? We got the British fleet in our colonial waters, our fleets and armies a way of showing peace and friendship to the colonies.
But the British fleet is here for our own protection.
Protection? What enemy does England have in this part of the world? None. And this show of the might and power of England is meant to frighten us.
Mr. Henry, in the speech you call England and the King tyrants. You must leave the word tyrants. It is treason.
No, sir. If I held back the truth now, I would be guilty of treason. Treason against my country, America.
How can you ask 13 small colonies to go to war against England, the most powerful nation on earth? The colonies will be destroyed.
Battles are not won by power alone. Battles are won by strong beliefs and by courage. Dozens of Americans, perhaps millions, believe in liberty. You will not be defeated.
Mr. Henry, there is no need for words of war. You are a great public speaker and a successful lawyer. I'm sure we can find a very good position for you in London.
I don't want to go to London. I'm an American.
My father has a very good position already. He's a Virginian lawyer and a member of the House of Burgesses.
Governor Dunmore, you have your answer?
There's no need to give such a hot-headed speech. We're all men of goodwill.
There are only two kinds of men in this room, loyalists and patriots, and I, gentlemen, am a patriot.
War bring nothing but death and destruction upon the colonies.
When a country like England begins to take away rights from some of its people, the people must protect that country and find to defend their freedom.
Then we have nothing more to say to each other. You're now an enemy of England and King George.
Lord Dunmore, his face red with anger, throws his speech on the floor. The governor then storms out of the room and slams the door behind him.
He almost took the door off its hinges.
Peter gets ready to leave. He is unhappy.
Patrick, you're sticking your neck out.
It's not just me, Peter. Others are calling for action, too. Other patriots like Sam Adams in Boston and Thomas Paine in Philadelphia.
Change the speech and call for harmony between England and the colonies. We can still avoid this war if you call for peace.
Have you forgotten the Boston Massacre? English troops fired their muskets at a group of citizens in Boston. 5 Americans were killed.
But those citizens were throwing stones and other things at the English troops.
Would not have happened at all if the British troops weren't there, or weren't here.
I've been your friend and neighbor for a long time, Pat. Our families have grown up together. Do you realize this war will divide the people of the colonies?
Yes, some like you will remain loyal to England, but others will join me as Americans and fight for their independence.
But you will be outnumbered.
Patriots will be few at first, but our numbers will grow.
Then you are absolutely firm in your radical views.
I am, my friend.
I respect your opinion, Pat, but I believe you're making a big mistake.
Maybe, but it is by such mistakes that nations are born.
Well then, may heaven protect.
And you, Peter.
Peter Thorne, the loyalist, and Patrick Henry, the patriot, shake hands. Johnny and Colt open the door, and Peter leaves the room. Patsy and Johnny pick up the pages of the speech and begin to read.
The words, give me liberty or give me death. Do you really need to say them?
Yes, it's a powerful way of expressing my belief in American